Formula One, the pinnacle of speed, precision, and glory. But behind the thrill, there's a darker side. Decisions that changed championships, secrets that shook teams, and moments fans still argue about today. In this video, we're breaking down the three biggest controversies in F1 history: Crashgate, Spygate, and the unbelievable finale in Abu Dhabi. Let's get into it. 1. Crashgate. 2008, Singapore Grand Prix, a race that should have been celebrated, instead became one of the biggest scandals in F1 history. Nelson Piquet Jr., driving for Renault, mysteriously crashed right when his teammate Fernando Alonso was leading.
Oh, big crash! That's Nelson Piquet. Remember, the pit lane is not open until the safety car tells it it's okay to. That's what happened with Piquet anyway.
That safety car changed the entire race. But here's the twist: the crash wasn't an accident. Later, Piquet revealed the crash was ordered by team leadership, designed to manipulate the race result. The fallout? Renault's management was punished, reputations tarnished, and F1 integrity questioned. This wasn't a miscalculation. It was calculated.
Yeah, elsewhere, Flavio Briatore has been banned from all motorsport for an unlimited period of time.
2. Spygate. Fast forward to 2007, and the sport's biggest industrial scandal. Known now as Spygate, this wasn't about crashes. It was corporate espionage. McLaren was found in possession of a shocking 780-page Ferrari technical dossier, giving them deep insights into the rival's car.
The meetings to discuss whether McLaren were in unauthorized possession of Ferrari's intellectual property, the famous 700-page file. McLaren's defense is that only one person was in possession, namely chief designer Mike Coughlin. But the FIA argue the team must take collective responsibility for any team member's actions.
We're simply concerned with whether the team has or has not done something which is in breach of the sporting code.
What happened next week, I think, it's not in our control, as you said, and, I really believe that nothing will happen, and, everything will be absolutely normal next weekend.
Because I've been with McLaren for 9 years now, I know Ron for so long, the team, this is not something he will do. And I know that I'm completely comfortable and confident that there's nothing on our car, and I think it undermines us. We work so hard to develop the car, and there's no taking something from someone else's car. You look at our car, and it's 100% McLaren, and it's always been the case. So that's my opinion.
F1 bosses fined McLaren a record $100 million, the largest penalty in the sport's history.
This is something serious. I think we've demonstrated that we won't tolerate this sort of conduct, and they very nearly were out of business, very nearly. And the other teams fully understand that nobody should do this, and at the same time the other teams, I think, are actually relieved to know that we will stamp it out. Once you get this culture of cheating in a sport, it's a complete disaster, and you've got to cut it out as soon as you find it. I'm just trying to run a fair, proper sport and make sure there isn't cheating.
But here's the kicker: drivers kept their points. Fans and pundits called it unfair, a punishment that barely scratched the surface.
£50 million was the headline figure, but the final total is minus the prize money McLaren would have received from Bernie Ecclestone, which is about £35 million. So the balance to be paid by McLaren to the FIA will be in the region of £15 million.
Hamilton, in his rookie season, was tangled in a scandal he didn't engineer, and still raced on. 3. Abu Dhabi 2021, the most recent and most debated moment in F1 history, the 2021 Abu Dhabi finale. Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen were tied going into the last race, one lap to decide the championship, but a late safety car changed everything.
Any more racing laps or not? What jeopardy at the end of this Grand Prix, the end of this World Championship? Will there be any more racing laps?
Race control allowed only some, not all lapped cars to unlap themselves. Only the ones between Hamilton and Verstappen, closing the gap between them during the safety car, setting up a single flying lap. Verstappen on fresh tires overtook Hamilton. Championship decided in seconds, and fans erupted, both in shock and ecstasy. The FIA later admitted procedural errors. The race director was removed, and to this day fans still argue, was the title taken or won? From engineered crashes to espionage files to last lap chaos, F1's controversies are as dramatic as the racing itself. Should we do a deeper dive into each scandal? Which scandal impacted the sport the most? Comment below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more.